I only gave her a slap, and I'm sorry, but it was so many hours chirping, chirping, putting her face in my face, like antagonizing the situation that even in my house that I paid for, and I never did anything like this, but it's very hurtful to me that your mother is trying to bait me to do something, and now she's going to call the police and ruin our family because this is happening. So at that point, I really couldn't be mad at him, and that's the reality, because he didn't kick her, he didn't punch her, he didn't throw everything at her. He could. He's 6'2" like me. He's a very powerful man, and it cost me a little bit because I was literally mad at my mother because I knew she had a great role on what happened there. So that was the only time. They are married like 45 years. They have a house in Cape Verde. They have a lot of money now, but it's just a situation of nuance, because most studies show that a lot of domestic violence is both sides eat each other. That's not like the man eats the woman and the woman eats the man. It's both sides eat each other. And you guys were talking about educating our sons to not hit women, and I concur perfectly. But I want to add something, because I went through that, and I had two girlfriends that put their hands on me, but because they are small, I don't care. You just like, they are mad, they are emotional. The emotional people in the group are going to do stuff that you usually have to understand because they are mad with you. So I think if we want to protect our children, and especially our women, we need to tell them not to escalate the situation. I was a security guard for 12 years. I'm 6'2". I'm a huge man. And the most problems I had at work were with women that were half my size and half my weight. Because they know I couldn't do anything. You guys are, Savage is huge. Are very tall. There's a consequence when the man says stuff like that and pressures a man and tries to antagonize him. You have to stop. At some point, you have to stop. Even if you are a small guy, you have to stop, because a small guy will never go to a taller guy and trying to antagonize him. But women, for some reason, and I'm not talking about, again, the guys that are violent for no fucking reason. I'm talking about the guys that are usually normalized. There's one point where you don't run, especially in your house. You can run, but what are you going to do if you live in with a woman that's constantly antagonizing and trying to get a reaction out of you? So just to finish, I think most men and women, men should be taught not to hit the woman, and women should not, and I mean not, should be taught not to antagonize men. Because on UK, they made a study that was like it was an eye-opening, but I already knew what's up. You know how many people die from domestic violence compared to the response of the domestic violence? Meaning, I fight you, you are a woman, you go tell that to your father and your brother, your father and your brother come to my house, and now the situation is escalated, and I kill one of them because now I don't fight with my hands, now I fight with a knife, with a gun. So on the United States, on the United Kingdom, they got to the conclusion that there are more deaths for the response of the dad and the brother and something like that than on the clear case where a woman hits a guy or a guy hits a woman. So again, I need to, if you love your dad, if you love your father, I think you should respect their integrity, because you are putting them in danger.